All right. Why they didn't auto unmute, I don't know. Okay, let's try that. Maybe I can block the light. Alrighty. How y'all doing? Let's see. Am I missing some chat? Maybe not. Okay. Let's see who we have in here today. We got Debbie and Hopeland. We are Garden Gals. Hey, Debbie. We got Jerry at Carp's Homestead. How you doing? We got Sarah at a Homesteading Hustle. I'm Jimmy at Jim Spencer. Said he's going to be here to watch. Got to finish weed eating and mowing. Oh, did that yesterday. Well, I mowed and Emma weed eated. We got Nora, the Stock Explorer. How you doing, Nora? Gwen at the Broke Cowgirl Homestead and on our way home from Lowe's. May not get to watch this evening. Got tile cement. Go ahead and put this up here for y'all. Real quick before I go any further. We're going to do the, if you want to get your channel spotlighted, we're going to do the hashtag grow. Here we go. So we got that right there. If y'all would like to be in for to be spotlighted, put in the hashtag grow and we'll put it in and pin it to the top. I tried to do it early last time and then it turned around and didn't pin like I wanted it to. So ended up waiting this time. Hopefully we'll get it working this time.
Some people just hate gardeners. Oh my God.
All right, got that pin to the top. Let's see. What I put on here. Put that up right there. Obviously, I didn't have that already. All right. Got stuff over there. Got that up right there. One more little thing. We'll be ready to go. Let's see. Out over here. Let's do that. All right. Now we can get back to the show. So make sure if y'all want to be in the channel spotlight, y'all do the hashtag grow. I've got that message pinned to the top. If y'all would share this out under community tab or social media. Still trying to help grow this channel because the bigger I get, the more I can help y'all because the larger audience we have to help connect y'all with. Odds are we're gonna get there eventually, little by little. We're gonna make it though. In the end game, we are gonna make it. Let's see. So Gwen. So they're on the way home from Lowe's, may not get to watch this evening. They got tile, cement, grout, trim boards, and paint. Ooh, you're going to be busy. I already know. I can feel the back and the knee pain right now. Hope to get started on tile tonight. Well, Gwen, good luck. And if y'all do get started, hope that y'all take a good pace and get it done in due time and not try to rush it. And hope it all goes well for you. We got Josh at Skinner Farms. How you doing, Josh? We got Amanda at Our Life. How you doing? And Fern. Can't forget Fern. And the random hand that just kind of comes in from the side. Just... Okay. Yeah, how'd they go out for you? There were potatoes and not anything else. All right. Let's see. We got Ashley at CNC Farm. How you doing, Ashley? There's Miss Ann Dale. How are you doing? Let's do this. I'll stay down here a little bit. We got Joy of the Garden. Hello and welcome. See, that sounds like a new one to me. So let me see if you're on my list. If you're not, I'm going to add you to the visitors list. I did update the list finally, y'all. Joy of the Garden. I do have you on here, but I never got a name. Is your name Joy? And what state are you in, if you don't mind? So I can get you added to the list. Score one with the big guy. How you doing? And welcome to you as well. No, that name sounds really familiar. And you're not on my list. So score one with the big guy. What name would you like us to call you, and what state are you in? So I'll add you to the visitors list as well. No, I've seen that name. Okay, let's see. Who else we got in here? We got Byron, 12 Stones Ranch. How you doing, Byron? Welcome, welcome. Again, there's 15 in here, and there's 13 people entered. If you'd like to be entered in the drawing, which I'm going to use the StreamYard giveaway tool for anyone that's new. I use the StreamYard giveaway tool to help randomize the channels that get shown. So it's not the same ones over and over again. It's purely whatever it draws is whatever we get. And those are the channels we look at. And at the same time, if you have questions, any questions, put it out there and I'll try to answer it. If not, maybe one of the mods or maybe one of the other viewers that's in here can help answer questions. And it's all about helping each other grow your channel. It's not about growing this channel. It's not about Boots and Bounty, which is our main channel. It's all about growing our own channel and having a social network of other like-minded people. And it doesn't have to be all homesteaders. It doesn't have to be all preppers. There's all walks of life, people that want to learn the way things are going nowadays. We all need to start doing some kind of homesteading or prepping or whatever you want to call it. Because if it gets where you can't go anywhere, what are you going to do? So I think, even if it's a little bit of something, maybe if it's just a vertical garden, a green stalk, or just doing some tomatoes or making your own sauce. It's whatever you can do to help be self-sufficient for yourself. That's what's important. Okay, who else we got in here? We got Janet at Homestead Where You Are. Hey, Janet. Welcome, welcome. Okay, let's see. Score one with the big guy. We call up here. We got the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. How you doing? We still have these gnats, y'all. I wonder if anybody else has them as bad as we do. Okay, the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. I need to get you added to my list as well. So what is your name and what state are you in? What would you like us to call you? Or if you just want to go by Hillbilly Chicken Ranch or Hillbilly, that's fine too. I'll never know right now if we're still going or not. Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. All right. I'm glad you're here to join us as well. Again, anyone wants to be entered, make sure you do the hashtag grow. Josh said, Casey, I took your advice. I'm good. About freaking time you listen to somebody, Josh. I have to listen to her every once in a while too. She said good, she was worried. We all worry about Josh sometime. Okay. So we're going to pull that back. Ashley said, of course, we got a queue. Just put a queue and your question out there. It doesn't matter what the question is. Could be surprised. It's probably not the first time we've heard it, or someone else in this group's already had the same question as well. Ashley says, can't figure out how to change my custom URL on my cell. You can do it, but you need, I don't know if you have an iPhone or if you have an Android, doesn't really matter. Both of them, you need to be on a computer to do the custom URL. Because that version of the YouTube Studio is what you need. But you can get there on your phone, but you got to put your browser in desktop mode. That way you get the desktop version of YouTube Studio. then you'll be able to go in and change your custom URL. But the mobile versions, there's certain things in the mobile studio that are not available that should be. I think whatever is in on the computer side should be in the mobile side. And that just makes it easy. It's no confusion, because when you get on a computer and you start looking at, or even on your phone in desktop mode, because I use YouTube Studio on my phone and in Chrome. So I use the desktop mode. I don't use the YouTube Studio app. So I'm getting the exact same thing as when I'm at home on the computer, because I just did away with the app. It was too much stuff for me that was missing that's inside the desktop mode that I wanted, because I have watched my channel. Plus, I help with the postings and the social stuff and everything that goes on with the Boots and Bounty channel. So for me, I need to be able to see the full picture. I can't take a washed down version and take the chance of missing something. So for me, I like to use the desktop mode. Okay. So does that answer your question, Ashley? Thank you on the community tab. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. There's Laura at Hedgehog's Homestead. Glad to see her. We got to meet her this weekend for the first time at the Kentucky Meetup. We talked about it here. We talked about it on Boots and Bounty. Yeah. Trying to read ahead and I lost my train of thought. But we got to the Heartland Homesteaders Picnic this last weekend. So if you're in my Facebook group, and I posted some pictures and videos. I've shared some pictures and videos that are ours. I've shared some pictures and videos from this weekend that were other people's, like Chuck from The Life with Linda and Chuck. And I'm gonna grab some other ones that I happen to find on Facebook as well, so everybody can kind of see what went on. All the different channels that were there. I think a lot of people had just as much fun after the event as they did at the event, because at the event we were at the park. We ate, and we had some booths set up, and then we did do some dancing towards the end. The Boots and Bounty did, and but I think it's when everybody gets to go eat and sit down and what they say, break bread with one another, and just be able to sit down and be on the same page, same line as everybody else. It makes a huge difference, and I think it really helps the connection with other people. When you're allowed to sit down and have that time with them. In fact, that's part of my interview. When I interviewed for my job that I'm working at now, my second interview was over a lunch. I thought it was kind of odd at the time, but then my boss was like, "Well, you can tell a lot about a person when you sit down and because you take the edge off. You're not just all standing up in front of each other, or when somebody's taller, somebody's shorter, somebody's what. Everybody's even when everybody sits down. Majority. Okay, so we're not gonna get into the nitpicking on height, but I mean, everybody's an even keel. So there were some pictures that we took. We went to a Mexican place restaurant, and we took up pretty much a whole side of the restaurant, and it was all YouTubers and family. So, but there was 30 something people there that night, and then the next day we went to a Cracker Barrel, and then we all loaded in there over into a side, and I bet we had 40 something people there. From one end of the store to the other, from back to front, was pretty much all our group. It was Jesse, it was Josh from Skinner Farms, it was Chuck and Belinda, it was Danny Days. I mean, there's so many great channels that we see, in so many of the live chats here, whether it's mine or it's Boots and Bounty or Danny Days or Chuck's. There's so many of those channels that I've never got a chance to meet before. So that was awesome. So if y'all get a chance to go to a meetup, I know that we kind of ran off, but if you get a chance to go to the meetup, go, and you will be glad that you did, one way or the other. It's awesome to make that one-on-one connection with them. Josh said, "Hey, Logan." Hey, there's Raquel at Cottonwood Ranch. How you doing? I know she's nursing nursing her dogs because they got attacked, or they took care of a porcupine, but then they got some damage done to them as well. So hopefully the dogs are okay, Raquel. I was really sad to hear that. See, we got Heath at Frontier Survival. How you doing, Heath? Glad to see you here. Make sure you put in the hashtag grow. If you want us to go look at your channel or spotlight here in a little bit, I'm going to do some questions. We'll get caught up with the chat, and we will start looking at some channels. Let's see. Joy from New York. See, I thought it pretty sure it was Joy. Let's see. Let me get you in. Next time I'm going to have to update my list because I didn't put as many blanks on it, so now I'm almost out of blanks. Well, I'm glad you're here, Joy. Glad to have you. See who else slid in here. We got Phil at Peterson Farms of Nashville. How you doing, Phil and Tammy? Glad to have you here as well. Who else? Gamble, and I'm in Westfield, North Carolina. Well, welcome, Gamble. Glad to have you here. Well, you're just gonna be part of the group now. I like to go by names just because it's more personal. Even on our other channel, we did the same thing, and people are usually surprised at how many names we know. Even when I didn't have my list this weekend, the majority of everyone, I still knew their names. Actually, everyone I ran across that I knew, even my channel, I knew their names. So we got North Carolina. Glad to have you here. Oh, okay. Maybe forget. Has anyone else noticed they do not get live view hours? I'm thinking there's no point to lives. You should, Raquel. Most of the view time and everything is 2 days behind. Again, all I do is lives here on this channel. Right, we just did one Monday, so it may not be showing yet from Monday. And I say that because that's all I do is lives here, and you can see here I've got 6,000 hours, and I steady go up every few days. When I go in and look at it, my time's going up. So but YouTube analytics are usually always 2 days behind. So keep that in mind. If there is an issue, sometimes they do actually get behind, and it'll tell you. I know there was a gap between the 9th and the 10th. YouTube had made a posting on the hours that there was a gap in the hours. So that's probably what it is, and they're just behind. But it just tells you that it's not accurate. Let's see. Let's go content. Let's go live. Let's go this one. This is the one I did with Meetup. Go to analytics. Okay, so this one we did. I did this one Saturday night, and this says since it was published. So this doesn't cover what you accrued when it was live. This is since. It's been 33 views, 14 watch hours. So I don't think that's right, Raquel. Something might be missing it because there's 14 hours, and I just did this Saturday. So you look at here's the hours, and they've gone up steady since. This right here is only going to show you what you got since it published. So since you got done and it went live, after you went live and you ended it and it was actually considered published, that's how many hours you got. So you may have only got 3 or 4 hours since it published, but you should still have the hours total. So that's just the last 48 hours. So I don't know that I don't think that's right, Raquel. I think that you're seeing it from here, and it's since it was posted. So you may want to double check your analytics on that and check this part right here, the wording, and it's since it was published. If you highlight over it, it says total watch time since it was published. That's going to be afterwards. So that doesn't count what you got when it was actually live. to see that, the best time to do that is right afterwards, because if you go into it, it'll show you, because it'll be back, because it's first. It's at the top of the list. It's on the dashboard. So it'll tell you right here, average view duration, number of views. It tells you all this information in here. This is how many views we've gotten since Saturday. It's 32. So it may be you're saying 3 to 4 hours since it went up. So since the live ended and it was considered published, you've had 3 to 4 hours. So you may want to take a picture of that and you can send it to Casey, and then I can see what you're looking at later. Or you can send an email it to me. Either way you want to do it. But I'm pretty sure, I bet that's what it is. Oh, look, we're at 384 now. Awesome. All right. Who else we got in here? Hello, Ron. Big guy. Hope I get to know you. So there's Rick. Welcome to my Cape Cod life. How you doing, Rick? Welcome, welcome. Bless you. Hillbilly Chicken is Susan, and you're in Tennessee too. Awesome. We are too. We are in West Tennessee. Let's see. Who else? There's Miss Denise Passel. How you doing, Miss Denise? Green Granny soup. Just learn how to grow, guys. Learn how to grow. Yep, it is. And you got to find your own groove that works for you. Who else we got? We got Jailbait and Tackle Outdoors. How you doing, Jailbait? I know you said you want to go by Jailbait, but I'm going to double check again. Jailbait, G Money, or Gary from Florida. Welcome, welcome. Glad to see you in here. Let's see. What else? Sent. Oh, there's not back and forth. Let's see. There's Miss Annette at Annie's Kitchen and Urban Homestead. How you doing, Annette? Good morning to you in Australia. Let's see. Man, we just been wide open since we got back. It's like we got back Sunday. We had to get groceries. We had to get stuff unpacked. And then, boom, we had to go back to work. There was like no, the whole weekend was traveling. Good question. Good answer. Thank you. Just no more Josh in skinny pants, please. That was hilarious. Yoga Cowboy made an appearance, and I did get a picture. Actually, I didn't. Chuck got a picture of him and posted it with it. I turned around and grabbed it, and I shared it in the Mr. Boots and Bounty group. But then we showed it Monday night on Boots and Bounty's Live. I thought that was pretty funny. Thank you, Miss Andale. Like and share. There's Janice and BJ. Got to meet them this weekend. Where to Begin Homestead. Very cool people. If you've not checked them out, go look up Where to Begin Homestead. Let's see. Did you see Raquel's comment? Yeah, I did. Okay. I was just a little behind, Josh. There's CB. There's Hugo Homestead. How you doing, CB? Look, Phil, I took that guy's hat, so he might not be around. Yeah, Josh and Younger Cowboy got into it. Need a meetup near North Carolina, right? Hey, but people traveled now, Gamble. They came from Florida. They came from Connecticut, New York. There was people come from Texas, Houston. So I mean, it could be worth it if you can fit it. Not everybody can. I don't push it that way. It is a lot of fun, and they do have meetups out that way. I know HOA's out that way, but I know they can be expensive. That's one reason we don't go to HOA, because it is kind of costly. They are now. I just got home with this. Oh, the dogs. Yeah. That porcupine is in about 100 pieces. I took the dogs to the vet, and they are good. Good. Doggone porcupine. That's what it deserved. There's Mr. Chuck. Got to meet Belinda. She is very nice and very pleasant. I guess she's a little shy. She needs to slide in on some of those lives with Chuck a little more often when she's there in the video. She's awesome. I loved hanging out with her. She was very nice. Very cool people. There's Chuck and Phil. Caught up, y'all. I'm not. It will show since published, which is after that's over. Change it at least a day earlier. we got in here? I just changed it the last 7 days. Yeah, you can change it and on the outside and see it more, but I'm betting she may be in the video and it says 3 or 4 hours. Let's see. Change it. Well, here's 28 days, so that should matter. Watch time. So you should see you should still see your time. This was, of course, Wednesday is the day I did a live. So that's where my spikes are. My spikes will always be where the lives happen and then they trail off. And that's the residual in between. So if you look at that, Raquel, and you change it out, you should still see your spikes and they should be good. Would be my 2 cents. But good point, Janice. There's Brenda. Sorry, late. I had a phone call. Well, we understand. There's Robin at What the Flock. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Make sure you put in the hashtag grow for anyone that's come in. Again, if you have a question, make sure you put a capital Q. Type your question out, and we will take those as we get to them. We want everybody to get their answers and what they need, because as most of the channels in here are small channels, but you can say there are big channels in here like Andale, Jesse. I mean, there's all big channels. There's big channels and little channels. We all need a network. It doesn't matter how big a channel you are. Leanne at Midnight Farmhouse comes in here. You know, she's at 7,000, 8,000. We've had some 10,000. Chris and Larry, come in here from time to time. So you can get networked with other people. You just got to get these lives, and that's the whole purpose of these, is to help connect you and help you get your questions. Because sometimes the small channels don't get the attention that they need, because the smaller channels need a lot more help. They don't have the number of subs. So I mean, if you have 5,000 subscribers and you put a video out, you're gonna get tons of views because you already have the following. But if you're trying to build that following, you're gonna have to put in the groundwork, and that's what we're gonna help do here. Get you questions. I remembered, BJ, was there are so many Janets and Janices. I hate to call someone the wrong name. It was really great to meet you. Oh, Janice, yeah. Well, Janet has her name in her channel, so it's kind of hard to mess hers up. And I just remember Janice is the other one. She's the one we met this weekend. I thought that was pretty fun, too.
That's how I remember.
That's how you remember?
Janet's in her name.
Janet's in her name, and Janice is the other one.
Yep.
There's Jesse. Jesse and Lisa. Got to meet both of them this weekend, too. They were nice and kind enough to go pick up Danny and then bring her along for a really long road trip. They just wanted to tour the Southeast, I guess, and made their way from Houston to pick her up, and then went up north to the Kentucky. It's been a while. We need a meetup in Perth, Australia. Maybe you should set one up, Annette. Everybody has to start setting one up eventually. I mean, for a meetup to happen, someone had to have scheduled it. Like the one we went to this weekend was Teresa at Stringfield Ridge Farm. If y'all have not go check her out, go check out her and Lee's channel at Stringfield Ridge Farm. She pretty much did all the groundwork. Her and Brenda Duncan at Duncan 1900 Homestead. They worked together to put together this thing this weekend. They talked to the hotels to get the discounts. They supplied a lot of the meat, food, and they hosted the event and told everybody what was going on. So they definitely need some love. So Annette, I'm thinking maybe you're the one to start doing them in Australia where you're at. Could be a good idea. All right, JC's got these ones in here for the Kansas meetup. It's in October. Then you got the Gulf Coast Homesteaders meetup in Milton, Florida. That's down there with Dusty Goat. They're doing that one in conjunction. I forgot who they're doing it with. Ashley said, I need something under 4 hours. Those are hard to find, Ashley, because they're usually always going to be in Missouri. We went to Shoot Dang. That was in Oklahoma. And you got the Kansas meetup. That's, of course, that's in Fort Scott, Kansas. Then you got the one, of course, you got HOA that's out East Tennessee. That's what, North Carolina, Virginia. And there's ones up in Massachusetts. There's one down in Florida. There's various ones, but everybody always says we need one closer to me. We need one closer to me. I was happy that this one this weekend was only 2.5 hours away because we drove 9 to go to Oklahoma. Looking into RV just for that purpose, right, Gamble? Linda enjoyed meeting y'all as well. Oh, well, that's awesome. We had a great weekend. A lot of awesome channels this weekend. But it's like any other time and any other get together, it's short. Even though you've got Friday, Saturday, and you have to leave out Sunday. But I mean, you get like 2 days. But the people you get to sit down with, it makes it feel like family. You don't feel like strange or weird or hanging on the back of the room because you don't know anybody. Somebody's going to call you up. You're going to talk to somebody, and then you can kind of not feel like the oddball, and then you kind of get included. One I was surprised to have to come this weekend. Wendy at Willow Ranch came. Ralph at Webb's Web, he came. He's a very small channel, and he was able to come for the weekend. So I know he was there Friday night and then Saturday night. I did see him Sunday morning, so I couldn't really invite him to go to lunch with us, but I'm not sure when he actually left. And Tiffany, Mud and Mascara came. They came from Georgia. So if you want to show up, you can make the drive if you want to. It's all about what you can fit and what you're able to, and what you have available when we get there. Oh, look, there's Wendy at Willow Ranch. There's Marie at our Okie Homestead. How you doing, Marie? I said we're in Missouri. There was people from Missouri that come this weekend too. Let's see. I was doing good too. We're at 5 minutes. I'm good. We're still good. I was going to ask the same question about live watch hour. Yeah, it's probably in the wording since it published, and that means since after the live ended, then it's considered published. Until then, it's considered a live video, a live feed. Yes, it's important to make friends along the way. Yes, it is in Mandale. I don't get to go as many as Mandale. It's gone to a lot of get-togethers like in Georgia, and a lot of different ones this year that I know that I've seen her put up videos and meeting a bunch of people. I think that's cool. I wish we had a little more out this way. Some people talked about doing one maybe in like West Tennessee or down in Northwest Mississippi. But they don't have anything down that way as far as I'm aware of. Shannon said, good trick. Encourage people to put name or what they would like to be called by in their about page. Yes. So your about page is important. Not just for the mods that are going to help get information to put out for you when you're in here to go get your link. Sometimes a lot of them will, I know Jesse does, Chuck, me, I try to scan the about page and grab the name. Because if you can say, hey, this is Chuck at Life of Linda and Chuck, then, or, with the name's not in the actual channel name, it kind of helps people learn you, and then they're able to call you by your name without having to ask. And it makes it seem a little more personal, and you're allowed to make that connection. And then the about page is something you should work about filling out as well. Because that's a lot of people that go to our about page. If it's blank, I know a lot of people that say they leave. They don't even look at the videos or anything because you didn't take the time to make the connection or put the information out for them. So definitely make sure you use the about page and put your name. It doesn't have last names, nothing personal, not your address, where you live. None of that. Hey, I'm Steven and Mr. Beats Bounty. My channel's about such and such. And go into that sort of deal. But, make that connection and put yourself out there by saying your name, and they know who you are. My mama always said, to have a friend, you have to be a friend. That's right, Andale. That's good advice, too.
Keep friends closer and enemies closer.
Right? Keep your enemies in a headlock.
Friends closer.
Yep, your enemies are in a headlock. You know where they're at. Yep, Jason's getting close to his watch hours. He would stay live Sunday and Monday. So they should be close if he ain't got it. Raquel said, exhausted with a backup of work, starting work, and now the dogs. I can't even think about you too, right? I'm tired, and there's not even enough time to sit down in the corner and cry. That's when you know it's busy. It's just wide open. All you can do is shrug on ahead. I'm sorry to hear about your dogs, but I'm glad they are well and that they're going to be all right. There's Danny. Danny Days Homestead. Got to meet her this weekend. her and Logan hung out. That was her seat buddy. She called table buddy, seat buddy, seat buddy is what she called him. You're not late, Danny. You're here exactly on time, and you were supposed to be here. There's no late, unless you're Josh, and then you're late. And he might even start getting a pass. I don't know. We'll see. Yay, the help desk is back. Hey, Jen. Well, we're still waiting to see if we're, about moving and all that stuff. So we're kind of in a holding pattern right now. So I figure since we're doing that, I'll do the help desk when I'm able to until it gets time where we got to start, running and start moving and all that stuff. Because that comes, I don't even think Boots and Manny's going to have a live. We probably just would set y'all up and let y'all watch us pack or something, or like take y'all on for the ride or something. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. We've not decided what we're going to do with that. When it comes time to move, it's game on, and YouTube is definitely going to take the back seat. Unless we don't do a live. There's Andrea digging for help. Hey, Andrea. She says we're going to do all the lives. I won't even know when we move. We're just going to sneak it in. Jen says, if you can check my about page to see if it's good enough if you pick me. Well, if you get picked, Jen, we will definitely go check out your about page because I want people to get to know you. That's the whole point of why I go to the about page is get to know you, read it out. So everyone that can step on the screen, they get a chance to read it for themselves. And it's there for the replay. That's what's important. All right. Who else? We're getting caught up now. Well, a couple of minutes. What? Is live's the best way to get watch hours? Yes, Gamble, it is. Because so many come on and watch at one time, you can get a big bulk real quick versus the slow, like a normal content upload, like a normal video. And you put it up, if it's 15 minutes, it's got to be watched 4 times for you to get an hour. But if you do a live, and 4 people come in, and in the same 15-minute period, you can get an hour real quick, but you can get 30 people come in. Now what you get just multiplies faster and faster. The more people that come in, the more you give them something to be there for. That's where you start ramping up because you spread it out. You do this, you get a whole bunch real fast. And then if you have a live or people want to come back and watching it, whether you're teaching them something or cooking, some people do cooking lives, or some people do fantasy football. Then they go over, talk about the previous week's games and stuff like that. There's different things you can do depending on what your niche is. And it doesn't matter if you're a homesteader or you're a prepper or you're a sports buff or you're a fishing guy or you're a hunter or whatever it is. You just got to do whatever's in your lane. You can still do lives. You just can't literally show you shooting an animal. You can't show the actual, stuff like that. But, yes, lives are the single fastest way to build a watch time. You've seen mine. You may not have been here earlier, Gamble, when I showed my watch time earlier. I've got 384 subscribers, but I've got over 6,000 watch hours. Think about it. You've got all my channel. I've got a few videos, but the majority of my channel is all live. It's just that the angle I'm taking on it, but I'm not taking on it as getting racing to get monetized. I'm doing this channel as a way to help people make connection and grow their channel and answer questions and that sort of thing. So it's a teaching channel. Our main channel is monetized. It's Homesteading Homestead. So if you've not, go check that out over there. It is monetized, so it's not like I'm just shooting from nowhere. Most everybody here knows that channel, but if you don't know it, then make sure you go check out that channel as well. Jason said they need 300. You still need 333 hours, even with all the lives over the weekend? Because I know y'all were live more than we were, and the whole majority of the trip home, and when you got stuck at Buc-ee's. Let's see. So go check out Jesse over at Lazy Days Ahead. I still need some watch hours. They've got the subs. They just don't. They need help with the watch hours. So if y'all can help them with that, they would appreciate that. Got to hang out with them some this weekend. Got to go eat and break bread with Jesse and Lisa. See, Phil says Skinner and Peterson Farms collab meetup and have everyone come to Nashville. Oh gosh. You better make sure there's enough room for that, Phil. Find a public place. Like we just had the one in Kentucky at a park. And that's it. I mean, at a park, nothing fancy, not at somebody's property, because you don't want a bunch of weirdos. Not saying we're weird, but I mean, there's people like, us. But you don't want to just throw out, have a bunch of people coming on your property, stuff like that. They didn't know where you live and stuff like that. Find you a place that's not your personal property, whether it's a park or even a campground or somewhere you can have an event, have a get together, even have it at a hotel. If they've got a conference room, they'll set aside a conference room and then block off some rooms. You can do a get together that way. And you really don't have to do a whole bunch of anything. And you don't have to worry about a whole bunch of people coming on your property and know where you live if they're end up being weirdos. I get 2 minutes and then I'm now 5 minutes. Let's see. What's Chris saying? Trying to plan a big one. Yeah, we're working on one. Me and Josh have been talking up that way. I missed a lie. Did the house sale? No, has not. We're still here. But when it comes game time and it's time to move, we're gonna be packing stuff up. And most everything here that's left in the house, there's some shelves with stuff, the table, things like that. Everything that's pretty much left in here is going to the other house. So that's why what's left is left. And the only thing left is a shed I still have to get to, and we're swapping out Casey's stove. So we have actually purchased, because we don't want to leave her stove, and everyone loves her stove because it's so cute, gigantic. We've actually bought another stove. It's just a little bit smaller. We're going to put it in there, and we're going to box it in. And that way they have a stove. And if they choose to do whatever they want to with it, then Casey gets to keep her stove. But for next week, probably we'll be swapping out her stove for this other lesser stove that we purchased just to fill the gap. Jesse, you need to do one more live, 1 or 2 more lives. He might get this. He should have it. No, he should have it this week, in a couple of days. And hopefully, Jesse, you've got your AdSense already set up. You'll need to get all that stuff verified and all your logins, your account, and stuff like that. So it should be fairly straightforward as soon as you get it, your hours. Look at my About page. Everything's there for a new person to know who we are instead of them guessing, right? He may even have his address so you can swap by. You can just drive by and get you some vanilla. There's Backwoods Misfit. How you doing, Backwoods Misfit? Hey, Casey said. From in there. All right. Stephen. I got to meet him this weekend, y'all. Stephen and Tiny Tim. And Tiny Tim is not tiny, y'all. That name is such a so deceiving. Yeah, what Casey said, because he's walking up across the parking lot. He comes walking up. I'm like, he's like, do you know who I am? I'm like, you can't be but one person. You're Tiny Tim. Oh man, I didn't show me pulling out the quills. There was blood everywhere. Maybe I should have went by. Maybe you should have. Oh, and another one I got to meet this weekend, which I've got a picture of, so I got to wait and get that added to my stuff. We're going to do a video or maybe a slideshow over this weekend or something for Boots and Bounty. But it was the zombie prepper, Rob. Got to meet him. I didn't even know he was there. Steve, back was Misfit, and having to bring him over, and he did the same thing. Do you know who I am? And I was like, oh yeah, I know who you are. I recognized Rob immediately. And this, I think that was pretty cool because I wasn't expecting him. I wasn't expecting Tiny Tim. I wasn't expecting Steve. I wasn't expecting so many great channels that were there that we got a chance to meet. So the newer people that's coming in, make sure you do the hashtag grow. That's for the spotlight. I pinned the message to the top of the chat. But yeah, Steve, I know you, and I've been in your live, but you were not on this list. I've been in his. I know. I've been talking to him. So, you're fixing to get officially added, Steve. You belong. What state are you in? The only thing I know. Then you're engraved in my list. That's it. Marisa, spent an hour trying to track deer by watching a live. It was freezing cold out, but I was warm by my couch. Oh, that's cool. Jerry said, I haven't started doing lives. I have started doing lives now, getting more comfortable with it. It takes a little getting used to, Jerry, because you pretty much talk to yourself, but you've got to come across like you're not talking to yourself. You basically have to come across like you're talking to a room of people, even if no one's in the chat, because I mean, people will slowly come in. More you get, more people you get to come in, that they almost start having their own conversation, and it's a byproduct of what you're doing here. So you kind of bring with whatever you want to talk, and then you kind of hit or miss with the chat. But don't get so caught up in the chat that you're reading every single one. You're going to have to scan it, and all the highs to each other, you're just going to have to skip those. That way you can stay more caught up than me. Hey, within 5 minutes though. How do I do a live drawing off of a video in StreamYard? I would do, if you're doing it live, I would do it the exact same way with the giveaway tool. You set it up the exact same way off that, and then you do your keyword. Andrew said, I need 3,200 hours. Holy kashmoli. But you're probably closer in subs, though, right, Andrea? Let's see. I'm helping Jesse on the 15th when data restarts. Oh, yeah. That makes a big difference, Jerry. That young cowboy's a weirdo. I met him in person. Trust me, you don't want that guy around. Yeah, he even kissed your wife. I seen that on video. You did good by taking him out. I shouldn't have looked at my hours again. LOL, I quit. Bye, y'all. No, Andrea, don't do that. So let's see. Shucks is I'm only 300 away, Andrea, digging for health and needing 1,500 watch hours. So he needs 1,800 watch hours. Don't get overworked by the watch hours. Those will come in time, unless you end up flip flop like me, where you get the watch time and you don't have the subs. So it doesn't even matter. I've got over the 4,000 hours. Can't do anything with it because I don't have the subs yet. And Josh stole his clothes, stole his hat. Let's see. I need subs, but I don't even want to talk about watch hour. Robin, but you're still fairly new and get going and getting wet. You're good. Jason, I'll be live tomorrow at 11:30 in place of the Rambler Scott. Broom. Okay. Do live on other channels count for you? No. Gamble the if you're up and you have someone come on as a guest, the only person that gets the watch hours is the host. Now I know one other platform that I'm aware of that I know some people have used. And it does let you split it. So it does put it up on your channel like it is an actual live. But I think I don't know enough about that where I trust trying to promote that out yet. But usually only the person hosting the live is the one that gets the watch hours. But I mean, a lot of times as long as you tell people will come. Even sometimes people come and they come in for 10 or 15 minutes. That 10 or 15 minutes is still watch time. Even if they're live, what I call live hopping, those nights when there's 4 or 5 people on and they all kind of overlap each other. Well, you can still spread the love and get in there and you hit your thumbs up. Thumbs up help. Chatting in the lives help. And even the people that have their channels, when you're doing your comment replies and stuff, if you hit the hearts and stuff, that does help you in the algorithm. So all those things go hand in hand. Having fun, and that's what counts. Yeah, and that's the biggest thing, Robert, because if you ever get to the point where you feel like it's a chore, like I have to go I got to do this live. Oh, I got to go film this video. If you ever get to that point, stop. YouTube is not that serious. Seriously, I mean, it's not. It's not worth burning yourself out over. It's not about causing family problems. I've seen all of that since we've been doing YouTube with other channels. And Casey and I both said early on, if you're the guest, no, gamble. Watch time does not count for you. But it's not. You have to take your family first, your household first, and do YouTube for fun. And if you're not doing it for fun, or you're just trying to make it into a job, you've got a lot of awakening coming, because it's not as easy as these big channels like Unspeakable and Mr. Beast and all these stuff make it, because they have money to throw around. They've already put in the time. They already have advertisers. A lot of the stuff they do, they rent for their videos. They don't own these products. They don't own these cars or these houses and all the stuff they do. It's all fake. Just like wrestling. I know I just made somebody mad, but don't get so caught up in trying to turn this into I'm going to live off of YouTube. 95% of the people that do YouTube make enough to call it a side hustle, and that's it. It's not going to be your prime salary. So just keep that in mind. Nothing tiny about Tiny. Yeah, Tiny Tim was huge. How come I show 465 on my channel, but YouTube Studio it says 240? Dang, I have no idea, Gwen. Because it should match or be within a couple. Like mine says 384, and then I got 384 on my channel. They should be close. Sometimes Studio will be a little bit higher or lower than your channel, and that's just because your channel hasn't leveled out to this stuff in Studio. Your views are sometimes will be higher for 30 minutes to an hour because it's ahead of what's shown on your channel. So sometimes that can throw you off, but that's a pretty big difference, Gwen. That one I don't know. Steve says, sorry guys, I had to turn my on. My phone battery was dying. Oh, that's okay, Steve. 455, not 465. Oh, okay. I don't know. My Tiny Tim walked up. I thought we were having an eclipse of the sun. Family call me Little John, but I'm 6 foot 350. Man, you're a pretty big fella too, Gamble. I'll go watch that one at this. When should folks set up AdSense? Now. There's no wrong time to set up AdSense. It's a necessary part of getting monetized and receiving money, because YouTube, there's a pattern. The end of the month, the 30th or 31st, 28th, whatever happens to be the end of the month, comes, and then between the 7th and the 10th, or the 7th and the 12th, YouTube goes through and verifies how much ad revenue, how much membership revenue, how much stuff did you actually earn, because you get 60%. So they're going to take their cut regardless. They have super chats, memberships, super thanks, all that stuff, ad revenue, that YouTube gets their cut. They're going to verify that between the 7th and the 12th. Then between the 23rd to the 28th, or the 25th to the 28th, she's a week. That's when YouTube sends the money to your AdSense account. If you have enough money, which means the bare minimum for AdSense to do a payout, it's still owned by Google. YouTube's owned by Google. That's a surprise to everybody. So YouTube doesn't directly pay you. Google verifies your earnings. They send your money between the 20th to 25th, the 23rd to 25th to your AdSense account. So once you have more than $100, that's the bare minimum. You can raise that ceiling higher if you want 200 or 300 or whatever have you before you get a payout. You start out at default as 100. Most people, when they get monetized, it's going to take them several months to be able to get it, because at 1,000 subs, consider you just hit your 4,000 watch hours, you're probably going to be making between 30 to 60 bucks a month on ads, and that all depends on how much watch time you get, how you do on that. Because once you get monetized, you change gears, so to speak, because you're not focused on gaining subs. Because once you get monetized and you hit that mark and you get monetized, you don't really need, you need subs still, but your main focus is not, I have to get 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours. So once you get your 1,000 subs, your 4,000 hours, you get monetized, you kind of hit a next tier. Well, that's when you want to start shifting gears and get more views, because more views turns into more ad revenue because the ads that are placed on your videos. So that's where you kind of change your. Okay. So that's why it kind of changes. But once you hit your $100 at the end of the month, that's when they'll send payment. So then they'll do like a direct deposit to your account. So the earlier you set up that AdSense and already had that your login, you got to verify your information. You need to put in your payment, your banking information for payment. If not, you still have to go do all that. And then even when you do all that, and then YouTube's going to approve you or whatever, you get a code. They have to send you a code, and they're going to mail it to you. It's going to be whatever address is on your account. That way, they want to make sure it's you. They won't give it to you in email. They won't give it to you over the phone. They're going to mail it to you snail mail. And then once you get that code, you can go in AdSense, put this code stuff in, and then it links your YouTube to your AdSense account. Then they're bonded. So the payment, the money shift is automatic after that. So at best, if you got an account and you've got 10, 15 subs, I'd go ahead and set the AdSense account up. Then it's done and over and out of the way. But I would not wait, Jerry. I would go ahead and do it. Let's see. Did I send you the picture? Yeah, you did, Josh. Get caught up here. Make sure we got them here. We got 35 in here. If you want to be in the drawing for the channel spotlight, put in #grow. Yep, don't get down, Robin. You're gonna make it. Hey, it's Denise. I tried to get on your live last night, and what did I do? Oh, I mowed the yard. Yay me! I had to go cut the grass. It was way better than last time. It wasn't like overgrown. Oh yeah, Robin, it won't take you long. You have a good presence on live. My raindrop life. Welcome, welcome. Hey, everyone, I wanted to say hi, busy, but letting it play. I hope everyone's having a great day. Well, thank you. Let's see if you're on my list. Nope. For my raindrop life, what is your name and what state are you in? All right. Let's see. Scroll through some more. Hello. I see you. Finally got a video. Well, hopefully you're feeling better than these. I bet you weren't feeling well there for a while. Maybe it'll focus in a minute. Oh, the sun coming in. Oh, come on. Better than it was, I guess. Maybe once we move, it won't be a problem anymore. Come on, clear up. People got stuff to do. Tim likes to know what name you go by, where you are. Thank you, Andrea. I know. Let me restart this camera, y'all. For now, we'll see how long that lasts. That glare is going to be pretty hard on the camera. At least I figured out how to fix it. Need help. Ability Ranch. Need help. Yep. Willow Wheaties there in North Central Missouri. Getting to where the comment notification studio is showing all the comments on YouTube. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we're 5 minutes again. Watch out. I'm not going to catch up. There's Simply Jan. Hey, Jan. They put out a good video today, too, so I think y'all should check that out. If you've not seen her video with her and the boss in the garage today, go check it out. I don't know how y'all can talk to each other when Steven is dropping all this knowledge. Thank you, Jim. Did you hear YouTube's going to allow creators to use any music they want to use with no more copyright claims? I don't know. I've not heard that, Jesse. I'd be surprised. If you use a song that's protected, you only get 20% and the owner gets the other 80%. Well, that would probably be the way to go because that just ends up being a headache. Because right now you got to clear it and all those claims and back and forth. You don't get nothing. You don't get anything off of it. I shouldn't say nothing. You don't get anything for a copyright claim. So I think if they do that, that would be a good thing to do. Jesse said, did you hear YouTube's going to allow creators to use any music they want to use with no more copyright claims? But if you use a song that's protected, you only get 20% of the revenue. The owner gets the other 80%. I doubt it, but heck, at least they give you something.
They're trying to make money anywhere they can.
Well, that studio is going to want all their money. I'd love to use any music. Yeah, we use stuff out of the YouTube audio library. And Denise, I'm glad I didn't have to vote, right? All right. I think I need to make more cucumber type relish. You should. You got it. I thought you were going to bring me that list. Oh, wait. No, I said I'd email it. I'd send it to you. I didn't know that I was going to bring it to you. Oh, yeah. And I thought I was getting a frame too, Josh. We were talking about what we were bringing. I thought about that yesterday. I'm like, wait a minute. So, is it clear now? I'm back to using my phone and download the video on my PC by the charge. Yeah. Jan said, hey, Casey. Dang, that's driving me crazy. Right, Brenda? I totally understand that. I have it set on yearly analytics, so it would be because of that and only showing how many I've gotten since the last year. Probably so. When I would set it back to 28 days, and it will probably flip back. Hey, Grace and Fire, how you doing, Linda? Make sure y'all put in the hashtag grow. If y'all would share it out, I would greatly appreciate that. Hang on one second, y'all. I bet we could, Lyric and Jack. I've seen that. I had to answer your phone call. All right. You good? Oh, Lord. I don't know what's going to happen around there. I was forgetting something. Josh said he knew he forgot something. Oh, Wednesday, I thought it was 2,000 watch hours. You said yeah, you need 4,000 hours to get monetized. 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. I know I wouldn't be right too, but I've never won. You can change the music options. Heard you here first, right, Jesse? Hey, I agree either way, but I mean, something needs to be done for sure. Wendy, the jalapeno relish was fantastic. Ooh. Oh, and Casey got what was that you had? You pie. Strawberry rhubarb. She had a strawberry. She got a strawberry rhubarb pie. Man, that thing was good. I ain't gonna try it. She said the pie weighed 10 pounds. There's Larry and Jack saying good morning. How you doing, Jack? Well, I got some music, right? Hey, at least I let y'all some music when you get silent. Steve, I gotta go mow some more. I understand it. I was out in the dark last night fishing mowing. Oh, heck, clean. And before you get done, you put on some fast music like that. Crazy. But it doesn't, he'll toe touch your dance with these things. I think we're probably good. A lot of them. Be interesting though. We can get down with it. It's going to be here tomorrow. How y'all doing? Welcome, welcome. Make sure you go do the hashtag grow in the spotlight. Go check out the channel. This is Bobby. He'll be here tomorrow. And Donald Lisa, let's get hosted. Hey, Stevie Casey thing. I had a question I was going to ask you, and it's gone up front. See if you can find it. If you do, make sure you put a cue in there at the bottom, and we'll get it taken care of. What was you talking about my computer being? Oh, the screen. Oh, the screen. That's funny. I could go so many different ways. Let's not do that. Why did your mic quality go down? Is it down now? Can you hear me now? When you left and came back. Oh, okay. Hang on a minute. Let's do. All right. Is it any better now? It's Milli Vanilli. Come on, Jack. We don't play no Milli Vanilli. We can hear you, but it doesn't sound good. Is it better now? I know, but I don't. Okay. Okay, it's cleared up now. Okay. I don't know. All I did was hit mute. I don't know why they would have thrown off the mic. Did you use your new toy yet? No, not yet, Josh. Barely hear you. We fixed that. Barely hear you. Fix that. Fix that. Yay. All right. Much better. All right. So now we've got all the questions answered. So if you do have a question, make sure you put it in a capital Q. Type your answer out, and we'll get it as it goes. We're going to start checking out some channels. We got 31 entries right now, which is pretty good because there's 28 people in here. So we've got more entries than viewers right now, so that's all right. So let's start checking out some of these channels. How about that? Well, you let StreamYard do it, and that way, no, there's no favorites. No, it's purely random. Last time we did one of it was pretty random, and it was mostly new channels. I was surprised. So let's see who we're going to get to check out today. Who's it gonna be? Simply Jan. Congratulations, Jan. You're contestant number 1. All right. Let's go over here and check out Simply Jan. I was on her channel today. Look at this. She says, pick me, and it was you. Let's take this back over here. Who's Jan? Right, Don? Oh boy, we're going to check that out later. All right, so we got Simply Jan. Oh, look at that. Look, we were talking about Rob earlier. Hang on. We were talking about Zombie Prepper. There's Rob right there. There's Homer. So let's go check out. I think we should watch this one, Jan. We'll jump to the end, you know, to the luggage cart races. That Jan did not win this year. You know who won the luggage car races this year?
This free version helps with basic grammar and spelling suggestions, but when you upgrade to the premium version, that's when you unlock more in-depth writing feedback.
Sorry, Jan. I know those people. This is this weekend in Kentucky. Look, it's Danny, Casey, there's me, and that's Teresa. Hang on, let's get that in 1080. Oh, the luggage cart race. I didn't get anyone to film my defeat. Anne-Marie did, yep. Anne-Marie did get it. So if you want to see the rest of that song, go watch.
Amen.
Jesse got to get the.
So Josh just jumped in the pool. I missed it.
I didn't.
He
That's
is
on my
wet.
channel.
I have wet legs. Look at those sexy legs. Looks like you got a sunburn.
Come on, Josh. You get a tan, dude.
The team's just hanging out. We had a great day today.
There's Casey in the
Tonight.
pool. There's Emma at Sunny's place.
Tonight it's a luggage cart races.
That she did win.
Oh,
Kathy had a happy birthday too.
Happy birthday, Kathy. Sure enough now. We're so happy for you. You're another
She
year
had a
old.
birthday.
No.
There's Homer
Oh,
doing a luggage cart race.
Oh. Oh. All right, we got Jeff.
And he may never admit that he did it, but there's proof.
With lazy days ahead.
But Josh is a crazy
He's fixing
guy,
to do
right?
the Cart race. You can sit or stand, Jesse. Whatever you feel comfortable with. Logan, get away from the cart.
He didn't want to help him.
Homer, you gave me a flat tire, brother.
I ain't finished watching this. Well, actually, I was watching
That
Anne-Marie.
tire's not flat.
I hadn't finished watching them. Since I
Uh-huh.
wasn't out there, I've been
No,
having to
that
watch
tire
everybody's
ain't flat.
videos.
He's trying to cheat. Just
And
go.
Homer broke one of the wheels
Oh, Jesse's got the
Oh, y'all started way back
momentum
this year.
because we were standing up with a push off.
Work it, Jesse.
And
Work
they
it.
changed the rules. I got down there. I thought we were starting here and pushing. Then that's what everybody started doing was this.
Push it, Jesse. Come
Come on, Jesse.
This is pathetic.
This is pathetic. Glenda said, it looks like a ton of fun. I'll be there next year. It was only an hour and a half away, and you didn't come?
Oh, Jesse.
See how Logan was trying to help my opponent? That's it.
Uh-huh.
I'm not using that card next year.
There's Danny.
Oh.
They come out and told us that if anyone got hurt, the hotel was not liable.
Logan, you can't help.
Danny's surfing. Go, Danny, go. I'm not used to it. We're going to tell him to get some new cards. Let's see, who else went? Danny's
Danny's going down the hill. Going down the... Danny, you gave it a good shot. All right. No, do it. That was fine. No, you cannot do that. You gotta come back.
He's a cheater, don't worry.
Oh no, everybody was doing it.
Come back. Oh,
But that's
that was
okay.
a fail.
Because I kept going. Look at Mike cheat. Jan drove. She went 7 times, y'all.
She did 7 times.
Oh.
I did not cheat, Denise. Mike and I tied. It was a lot of fun. Yours isn't on here. Yours isn't on here. It is. It was on Anne Marie's, Logan. Yours isn't on here. That's what she said. She didn't have anybody film that one. Oh, we did dance for those that was not sure. That was Born to Boogie. So if you want to see that, you're going to check out our video. Or it's not a skateboard. Everyone was doing it, Denise. So you know what? I did too. Go check out Simply Jane. She's got videos. There's tons of videos from this weekend. You can look up.
Look at that birdie dress.
Look at Mr. Boots and Bounty's shirt. Isn't that awesome?
Me.
Look, there's Emma.
Look at me.
Oh, there's Mackenzie Lindstrom. Hey, look. Look, look, look. This is Janice. Right here. This is the one and only Janice. She is pretty. There's Kat. She went with us this weekend. We had a great, great time. There's a lot of people there. Denise giving me a hard time. There I know. Logan won the luggage cart races. He is the champion.
Emma!
There's Emma at Sunny's place. How you doing, Emma? She danced with us some too. I stalked so many channels this past weekend. Well, if you were an hour and a half away, Glenda, you should have came. We were 2.5 hours away. We went. I like Casey's dress. She did too. She gets so many compliments on that dress. Denise says next year. Next year. Well, we're already planning on going back next year. It's the second Saturday of September. Always the second Saturday. But for this whole year, Logan gets to be the luggage cart champ. Jan, I think, is supposed to be getting him a luggage cart trophy or something. So she'll have to give it up. She's not going to. We were 6 hours away and we went, yep.
I'm going to get a good picture of him and turn it into a cartoon and put it on the shirt.
Yeah,
Surfing on the luggage
Sarah
cart.
said that dress is really beautiful.
Thank you. I love my new dress.
She does. She's in a Little House on the Prairie phase right now. Just remember my B-Day cake. What? When? What? If y'all are done cooking, yeah. Then eat first and then worry about it afterwards. Anyway, let's see. I don't think I missed anything. I didn't do it. I only did the initial push-off. Jesse. It was a lot of fun. Everybody that did had a blast. Enjoy your win, Logan. You're going down next year. I told Kat she needs to come next year. Well, she's always welcome to come with us, Emma. Like I I said, she's pretty much like family with us. She comes to the house. She dances with us. She goes on trips with us and stuff. Kat's really awesome, really cool lady. She does a lot of stuff with us. I'm glad we met her dancing. My birthday is in September. Oh, well, Teresa's the one who got the cake for Kathy. And we just had sung Tiffany happy birthday at Cracker Barrel because her birthday was that day. Let's get us another person. We've got 31 entries. Make sure if you're new or just come in, you hit hashtag grow. That'll put you in the drawing right here, the channel spotlight. We're going to keep on rolling. Get us another channel. Let's see. Linda said, I had an event my mayor told me about. I represented the nonprofit I'm affiliated with. Good reason. Yep. It was on the same day, Saturday. Score one with a big guy. Adventures and activities. This will be a new one for me because this is a new channel for me. What's funny is we're so competitive yet have so much fun smack talk, right, Jan? And you didn't beat me, so you can't tell anyone you beat me this year. We tied. All right. Next, we're going to look at score one with a big guy. Said his name's Gamble. So if you've not, go check him out. There's 31 subscribers. There's 31 people in here. If there's no one subscribed, you could double his number in one go. That would be pretty freaking awesome. Today would have been my mama's birthday. Well, happy birthday to your mama in heaven, Josh. We got score one with a big. Oh, I do remember you. Yes. Because I went and watched your video. See, you say I've already watched it. There's Crazy Hillbilly. How you doing? I think you're on my list already. That name sounds really familiar. Crazy Hillbilly. You never gave me a name though, Hillbilly. You just want to be Hillbilly, or do you have something you would like us to call you? Other than for supper. Right? All right. So he said his name's Gamble. He's got score one with the big guy. He's got 31 subscribers. Let's go check out his about page. It says, bring to y'all all the joys of my life. There's Bryce, I Spider Garage. How you doing, Bryce? Welcome, welcome. Make sure you put in the hashtag grow, and that'll put you in the drawing for the random channel spotlight with the newer channels that are coming in, the Crazy Hillbilly and Bryce. 33 now, awesome. 32, 33, bring him on up. No time he'll be over 50. To me, that's the first mark. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Bryce, because it is definitely good. We had a good weekend hanging out with so many YouTubers and families. And the trip home, we had good travel. I think everybody pretty much did, except I think Tiffany ran into some rain in Chattanooga, going back to Georgia. So this is Gamble. He's new. So Gamble, make sure you go back and put that name in here so people will know. I keep snacking on the strawberry peach jam. Can understand that. Let's see what videos we got. We got Moonshiners and Racers. Bad Day Made Better. Let's see. Getting to Know Me. That's what we need to do. Let's get to know Gamble.
Hey everybody. Big guy here. Figure I'd do a little talk as I drive into town to do some future projects. Start off with sorry, I seen a critter out in the woods. Had to see what it was. Going to be going to a festival in a small town nearby. Figure in the drive, about a 30-35 minute drive, figure I'll do a little introduction to what the channel is going to be, who I am, and pretty much where I'm going to go with my channel. So, first of all, you'll hear me call many nicknames. Gamble Glory, Big Guy, Little John,
That I like Little John.
I am a junior. Most of my family and all will probably say that. Most other people know me by Gamble Glory. We're up here on the mountains of North Carolina.
Woo, but it's pretty.
And we're going to take and be doing some outdoor ventures, some fishing, hunting, maybe a couple of outside projects as far as build.
Cool.
I want to take and go to independent business and showcase them what they do. Because local business, small business, them guys are the backbone.
Yep.
And anything I can do to help, I'd be more than glad. I try to buy as much as I can locally.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what else? Well, I have the main purpose of my channel is to show that you can do outdoor adventures and all with disabilities. I had a scare with cancer. I had to have a big chunk of my leg removed from the side of the calf. Had heart attacks.
Oh, wow.
Had to have stents put in. When I was younger, I had a bad car wreck. And I got up to, I was.
You want to see what happened? Go check out Gamble or Little John over here at Score One with the Big Guy. Again, he's up to 35 subscribers. He was 31 when we started. There's 30 people in here. Let's go show him some love. Make sure you watch something, leave a comment. We all know what it's like getting started. And bye, Marie. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Got to head to the barns. Yeah, Brenda, I like his color shirt too, and the hat, and the center part of his glasses almost match those too, doesn't it? I like the color. Can I get his link? Yes. Somebody put his link in there before. Yeah. There's one there. There it is. That will be Score One with Big Guy. Denise, if you want to click on the link there. All right. Let's grab us another channel. I like meeting new people, Gamble. Thank you for being here tonight. New people is just more people. We're widening our footprint and more channels we can interact with. And as soon as I get a community tab, I can start sharing channels out there and helping people build connections and all that as best I can. We're going to keep doing it this way for now until we get that community tab. Who's it going to be? Sarah, Homesteading Hustle. Thank you for the link. I'll go back and look. Awesome, awesome. All right, let's check out.
Does anybody have a big crowded picture at the park that anybody can use for the newspaper? Teresa wants to know.
Does anyone have a picture of the crowd of the people? I don't think so. They should have really got everybody together.
All the pictures we have is
I see the ones at
around the table.
Around the table. Yeah, we like to eat apparently. We got a Homesteading Hustle. He's right there. That's Sarah. Let's check out her about page. She's got 354 subscribers. So she's still growing and doing well. Nothing wrong with eating, right, Emma? Or drinking, right? If you just go and not order any food, but you just go to drink with friends, just saying, even if it's a picture. All right, we got Sarah over here at the Homesteading Hustle. It says, welcome to our little corner here on the tube. My name's Sarah, and I'm my wife, mom of 3, whole Bible believer, striving to learn the skills of homesteading and to walk the narrow path here on our 10-acre Minnesota property. Man, I would like to just have an acre. 10 acres is awesome, where you got like 80 or 70 like for Raquel. But I can imagine having acres when we're on a third of an acre. I think that's awesome. Or drinking, yeah, just order the pitcher and I'm good.
There's so many pictures rolling around the table.
Right? On this channel, on Sarah's channel, you can look forward to all the following homesteading topics and then some. So you got chickens, sheep, gardening, canning, preserving, pantry prepping, meat birds, home birth, DIYs, easy recipes, sourdough, vlogs, and faith talk. Our goal is to share our experiences with all things on the homestead. We are continually improving in these skills and hope you can learn right alongside us. Thank you for being here, and don't forget to subscribe with the bell so you don't miss a video, right? If you ever have any video topic requests, we are all ears. So she's got her email information right here, so collabs or anything, you got any questions or just want to send them an email, there you go, right there. Tammy enjoyed the picture just as much as I did, said Emma.
Yeah, I know.
I bet she did.
does.
All I saw was pictures over on Emma's side, just saying. Right, Jesse? I think she was collecting them. Kind of like my precious. That was funny. Bye, Andale. She said, I got to run. Y'all have a good night.
Bye, Andale.
Thank you for being here, Andale. I should have just came and had a drink with friends. Sorry, I didn't think about that. Oh, there's no problem, Josh. Y'all had already eaten and y'all wanted to stay at the hotel. Ugh. We still had to have like 40 people. It was ridiculous. No, 30. Anyway, I need to go back and count this because I've been wondering how many we actually ended up having. Okay, threw me off right there. Let's see. We're at 359 subscribers here. So let's see what we've got. We've got making apple crisp and apple sauce, cinnamon rolling. That could be good. Culling meat birds. Set up for it. Garden for Tama. You in here, Sarah? Someone thought we were all drunk. Oh no, just Jan.
They only went for drinks. They didn't
Hey,
go
Larry,
eat.
I ate so much of the picnic I couldn't eat anymore. You didn't have to eat. You just had to come drink. Have fun, be merry.
That's all that table did.
Right? At the end, I don't even think they ate. I think
They didn't.
they only drank.
They didn't go to eat.
I'll say that Sarah, if you was in here, I was gonna see which video you'd want to show. Sorry, still at work. No problem, Sarah. Which video would you like us to show a little bit of? You're in here. I'm gonna let you choose. Well, maybe Emma was. LOL. I wasn't even right, Jan. We won't even go there. Just remember, the host is telling us that big table was for some other people. She didn't know they were us, right? Right, Jan. What happens in Kentucky stays in Kentucky. Unless it's on a live video, and then you can't help.
Proof.
Then, oh well. Emma said, I wasn't drunk, just tipsy. I released the Apple one today. Yep, and we're going to go check it out. Because it's super new.
Yeah, I saw it pop up on my feed.
I did too. Let's get our big screen. I had a couple
The
of
first thing to do when you want to make apple crisp is hide and help. Because it takes a lot of time and energy to
Shaking her head,
peel all
yep.
the apples. Me, Kitty would agree.
Right?
Do you guys want to help peel some apples?
No.
I got
Okay,
loud
I'm
real
gonna
quick.
use this peeler tool. This is going to peel and
Oh, we love those.
at the same time. It might make a little bit of a juicy mess down here. That's no big deal.
Yep.
We will clean it up afterwards. All right, I'm going to have you guys do this whole bin of apples.
Not
right
even
here.
tipsy. I
You'll
feel
put
cheated.
the
Right,
inside of the
right,
apples right
Jan?
here. We'll make applesauce with that. And then you'll put the peel over here. And then you can put the cores right in here.
Yep. We've done that many a times. Try not to get stabbed by the spikes on the end. It is, Sarah. We love ours. And one year we did 3 apples and made 3 different things out of the same batch of apples. And
My apples and pears get too big that we can't even use that.
yeah, a lot of times they don't fit. Hey Tony, Kettle Kitchen, how you doing?
Even when I move the blades, they're still too big. Too bet.
Maybe I can spend time watching it. Right, Tony? That's cool.
Okay, so while he continues to, he's gonna continue to use this
That stuff looks
machine,
like
I'm going
our
to
old
hand
stuff.
peel some apples so
Yeah.
that she can
Flat
actually
top.
slice them
I
up
had
and
one of
then
those.
use that.
We used to have one like that, Sarah.
We lost one.
My apple core
we'll use
broke.
the
Oh gosh,
chunks for the
Dan.
apple crisp. I
You
prefer
get
the chunks
busy.
apple crisp. I think that it gives a better bite. A lot of people do like to use like the slices that this machine actually provides. Those are pretty neat, especially in like an apple pie. But for apple crisp today, I'm actually just going to use chunks. So I'm going to hand peel. Our recipe here says 8 medium large peeled and sliced apples.
I blame Tammy for the younger cowboy coming out. She had some good stuff.
It's actually the only apple crisp recipe that I've ever used. And it says 8 medium large peeled apples. And so I'm going to do that right now. She's going to slice them up. And then we're going to get that mixed up because it's actually really easy to put together. We'll get that in the oven while we continue to peel the apples for some applesauce as well.
That's one way to do it. So you want to check out the rest of Sarah's video and see what she's doing with this apple crisp and apple sauce. Go over here, hit and watch her. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. And like I said, this is a new video she had to go out today. So if you've not watched it yet, go over there and do that because it's got 12 views. We need to get the views up and hit the thumbs up. Hope I hashtagged her. Oh, you're talking Tony. Yeah. All right, so let's grab us another channel. At 36 entries now. We got 23 minutes. I love your stove oven y'all have. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Oh, no, not Jack. Oh, have you got anything good for us this time, Jack? All right. We got 19 subscribers. This is his funny channel because his other one keeps getting put in YouTube jail. Oh, look, thanks so much. My view count has been down lately. I got to pump out some videos. Just being consistent, Sarah. It's not so much about throwing a whole bunch of videos out. It's just be consistent on the videos you do put out. So if you want to say, I'm going to do 2 videos a week, do 2 videos a week, but do two videos every week. Don't overdo it or try to sling out, 6 videos a week or 7 videos, 1 a day and all this kind of stuff. You burn yourself out and you put too much stuff out that people can't watch all the time. I would do 1 or 2 videos a week and just be specific. I do 1 to 2 per week, but not on the same day. I don't know that it really matters, Sarah. Other than people will learn your pattern if you always upload on the same day. So if you say, hey, I'm gonna upload on Tuesday and Thursday, you don't have to give them a specific time. But they'll be looking for your videos and your content on that those days. They know that videos are coming out on Tuesday, then they won't be, go looking for a new video on Monday or Wednesday. It's just being consistent, and that kind of helps the people that's following know when you're going to be putting out content. But he said he's got 19 subscribers. He said this channel is my what funny stuff comes to mind. Bryce said, yeah, I usually always upload on Sunday. It's a good time. He says that larrikin is an Australian English term meaning a mischievous young person. Well, that is Jack. Exactly. When talking with mates and something rings a bell, then I share that funny stuff here. Still learning about my audience and what they even want and enjoy from my channel. Yeah, it's just being some kind of consistent with it. That's what makes the most important, Sarah, because then the people that follow you know when to look for it. So it's fine. It's a learning process, and it continues to shift as trends, as the time of year changes, your viewings change. People end up, in the summer, more people are outside, people are gardening, people are traveling. Your views are going to go down. But when you go in the late fall, going in the winter, more people are home or stuck inside, views are going to go up. So don't totally get hung up around the views and all that kind of stuff. But definitely, if you try to keep it consistent year round, the people always know, hey, it's Tuesday, Thursday. Hey, it's Monday, Wednesday. Hey, it's Monday, Friday. You know, you don't have to do it. You just do what works best for you and your schedule with the kids and all that kind of stuff you got going on. Don't worry about so-and-so's putting out 3 videos a week. I got to do 3 videos so I can get my views. It's not that. Just be consistent with what you are doing. Larrikin said he's young at heart. We'll just leave it at that, Jack. See if we got anything good this time to watch that's appropriate. Yes, Jack.
Sleeping. The babies are sleeping.
Oh, that's funny. They raised up and look at you. They want a bit more sleep than you would, Jack. If you'd hopped up, they would have hopped up with you too. That's funny. And yeah, because I never know what's going to be on your channel, Jack. I kind of had to watch it. All right, let's get us another channel. Got a little bit longer left. See if we can get some more channels in here. Let's see. Oh, can't win twice, Sarah. So look, see how lucky you are. You got it twice in a row. Those little kids make us laugh 77 times a day. I bet they do, Jack.
No, I'm asking you questions on some of this stuff.
Okay. Jesse, y'all need to check out the KFC footage I did from the closed Calvert KFC. Okay. Check that out. People seem to like my goofy videos more. The goofy videos more, so I'm torn between being my goofy self or sharing helpful videos. I mean, it's easier for me to just be a dork, I guess. LOL. Give the people what they want. To that, Sarah, I say you have to do you. Don't be like Jesse. Don't be like Danny. Don't be like Casey. Don't be like Roots and Refuge. Don't be like anyone else. You do you. If it's natural, it comes across natural. If it comes across and you're just forcing to do this or to do that, it's going to come across that way. And people are going to know. Like if you fake it and you're just totally going against the grind and trying to do something just because you think it's going to work, people are going to know. People are going to pick up on your body language. They're going to pick up on your mannerisms, how you move, how you do this, your face movements, all that kind of stuff plays in when you do lives, when you do videos. So you have to keep that in mind. And that's why I tell people, well, I'm a dork, Stephen, if you haven't noticed. I don't even say that. I say you're quirky. But I mean, that to me is you being you. I like real. Most people want to see somebody real. They don't want to see something fake. They want to see something fake. They'll watch any of the other 1,000 channels that are on YouTube, or they'll go watch a movie. All that stuff's fake. But if they, that's how you build that real connection with people is being yourself. You come across as yourself. That makes a huge difference. Emma, yeah, you do you. That's that big thing we try to tell people when they ask us, how do I do this? How do I do that? Don't worry about how people, are, naturals or how they come across, or they have good camera presence or, what have you. Just be yourself. People will be drawn to you as yourself. And if it comes forced, people will know. It will turn people off and you'll actually lose people. That's what I always say in my videos. You do you. Yep. According to that, I shouldn't do live. No, Raquel, you do fine. Yours is a cross between Canadian humor and American humor. So that some of that stuff, doesn't cross from one to the other, but that's just like Jack being in Australia. Some of his stuff that's funny. I mean, I equally find it funny. But I mean, different places have different humor of what's funny, what's appropriate, what's not, and that not saying one's more right than the other. You just have to do you. For sure, once it seems fake, I'll lose interest. Right, Bryce? And I mean, people, like I tell people when we meet them in person or Kentucky, or I knew they were coming. And the ones that I met, we're the same in person as we are on this live. On my live or on Boots and Bounties live, when it's me and Casey together, or you see us on camera together, it's the same us. We don't change. We don't fake anything because the camera's on. We don't fake anything because we're sitting down in front of people and we're trying to portray a certain thing. You want to come across as genuine, and that's a huge difference in a lot of channels. Yeah, Andrew, you're real. You're good. I would just do you. Don't worry about it. Big difference in humor from place to place. Yep. All right, so Emma at Sunny's Place was our next winner, so let's go ahead and check her out over here. I haven't been over there in a while. I put in her name instead of her channel name. All right. Let's see. Yeah. All right, Emma at Sunny's Place has just over 2,000 subscribers. Let's see what she says. She says, "Hola, amigos. My name is Emma. I live in rural Missouri with my amazing husband, Matt, and 2 beautiful daughters. I grew up in the burbs of Southern California, but settled in Missouri almost 20 years ago after getting married. Lived in cities most of my life, but now been on our 11-acre property for 6 years, and I'm having a blast turning it into our dream homestead. Catch my weekly videos where I share fun DIY projects as well as how-tos on building various projects around the homestead. You'll catch a glimpse of my wood art projects and hand-carved tools and utensils. I will also share what's going on in the garden and the coop. Follow along as I learn to grow and build my best life. Adios." So if you want to get her information, it's right here. And then she's got her links for her merchandise. There's Instagram and Facebook, and get subscribed to her. So let's see what videos we got over here. I don't know what you'll get if you type my name in the search bar. Yeah, me either. I better not do that. Sarah said, "I'm also a huge dork, but it changes daily. Sometimes I'm super goofy. Sometimes I'm a bit more serious. My channel is going to capture all." Yeah. Hey, Rebecca, Touched by Yarn. How you doing? Let's see what we got going on over here. We got processing day. Yeah, let's do that.
We've officially reached the end of raising our Cornish cross chickens for meat. We're into week 9.
Get our thumbs up right there. Let's go full screen.
And in fact, we are at the tail end of week 9. This is Friday morning, and I'm getting ready to feed the chickens. And first thing tomorrow morning, we are going to start the harvesting. We're going to do our final chores and move the tractor to make sure that they're on fresh grass and as clean as possible. They've been doing absolutely great, and they have gotten huge. I have several that I know are more than 8 pounds just by looking at them. They're just chunky chickens. We're back out here. We're gonna do our evening chores for the day. We're gonna give the chickens their last meal and start preparing for a busy day tomorrow. At this point, we're gonna be doing the butchering in the morning first thing. So they're gonna have roughly 12, 13 hours for that food to process and go through their system. So they should be pretty cleared out by then. Some folks like to do 6 to 8 hours. I like to do 12 just to keep it safe, make sure that there's nothing in their system, make sure that their crop is completely clear. Once we get to the butchering day, we're going to go ahead and let them enjoy that. And first thing tomorrow morning, we'll be out here getting ready to stock our freezer, guys.
Marsman, game on! Oh my! I'm about to get a tank
Well,
back
I wish
here.
we could say we were up bright and early to get started, but we slept in a little bit just because we kind of had a head start.
What breed are those, Emma?
Got a lot of stuff set up already.
Cornish cross. Really? I hit pause and then I hit play and then come on. Get off the internet.
We got our propane burner. Got to set up the pot, get the water going. I did let the turkeys out, so they're out eating
Right, Emma?
and doing their breakfast. The Cornish crosses are still in the tractor, so they're just kind of hanging out there. Matt just got done sharpening our knife.
That's scary.
I'm
Hey,
excited
Matt.
about getting to use this again. So we did do a giveaway a while back I guess it was last year for this particular knife. Matt ended up actually making a whole new knife for the giveaway. Pretty excited about getting to use that knife again. Our cooler is ready to go. We've got our ice bath in there. All right, so pro tip for the day, if you have only one water source at the location that you're going to do your butchering, it's really important to get a two-way valve. That way you can connect to the single source spigot, which is what we've got here, and then still connect two hoses, which we need one for the yogurt plucker and for our cleaning station. These come in very, very handy.
Hey, Donald. If you want to catch the rest of that video, go over there and check out Emma and Matt at Sunny's place. We got our thumbs up here right there. All right, just over 2,000 subscribers. They will have plenty of stuff for you to watch over there. Emma's got a lot of content over there. All right.
Matt makes knives.
And Matt makes knives. Yes, he does. They just gave one away. Like she said a while ago, they had a big drawing for it. I was wanting it, but I did not get it. Darn. All right, give us one more. We got 9. Let's see. I might get a couple more. Let's see. Got 9 minutes left. Our Life. Let's go check out Our Life. That should be Amanda and Fern.
You do not have.
That is not that one. I fixed
You
this.
do not have that one.
Huh? Yeah, I thought it would be like fairly close.
No, I knew that one was going to be pretty vague.
Really?
Uh-huh. Oh, what I got? Down.
Huh?
Down. Down. What's that?
That's not it. The thing's not even the same. It's got a,
Oh, okay.
got a lighthouse on it.
I was just looking at names.
I think I had trouble finding her last time. Hey, Randy, Missouri Outlaw.
Y'all feel like Our Life with honey badgers or something like that. Make it a little bit longer.
One sec.
Yeah, go to YouTube and go down.
All right, here we go. This is Our Life. It's Amanda and Fern. Hello, Fern. All right, got 266 subscribers. Says, welcome to our channel. We are a large family. Also have grandkids. We garden. We use herbs, make tinctures, salves, soaps. We are not ones to take out food. For takeout foods, we cook and bake. You will be able to see farm animals here with us. We do things different than most, but basically everyone does their own thing. We have built a converted bus as a home. No, our bus is not an RV to take down the road. It's been gutted in that manner. Oh, that's cool. Hey, Rob, Zombie Prepper, how you doing? I was talking about you earlier. You got your ears burning, didn't you? All right, let's see. Our new land. I don't want it. What?
Homeowners, for a limited time, you can have
Leaf
Leaf Guard installed for only $99. Leaf Guard, the only one-piece gutter system guaranteed to never clog, no matter the weather.
Yeah, I got that.
Back in more of my everyday life with these little suckers.
Ants. Ooh, lots of ants.
We can get them.
They
Ooh,
invade everything.
Oh, speaking of, I need to do some.
I don't even know where to step.
wow, they're like everywhere.
I would advise you to stand there. You're right beside them.
Wow, that's crazy.
No matter what we set down on the ground,
One, it is. There you go.
they.
Feet, not what it is.
Okay. I couldn't do it, man. That would almost make you want to run. Because there's no telling how
As you
many,
can see, they are not very big at all.
but there's like thousands of them. And this is their new land that they got. Oh my gosh. Man, I'm so
Makes you
sorry.
want a lot of people move.
Man, that is horrible. Let's see if it. And look at all those. Let's see if that comes through as clear as it's in over here. That's ridiculous. Amanda, I'm sorry for that. Hopefully y'all find a good.
You got ants, felt like we got yellow jackets.
Yeah, we got yellow jackets we're trying to get rid of. Oh man, y'all go check out Amanda and Fern over here. Pour boiling water on it. Bleach the holes. I'm sure they're all open to trying any and everything. Oh my gosh, those things are everywhere. Go check out Amanda over at Our Life. 266 subscribers. We definitely need to get them higher. All right, so let's go. We got 3 minutes. We're gonna grab one more. What's up? Jesse, a lazy days ahead. You are our last contestant today. Jesse's the last contestant. Were they there this weekend? I didn't get to meet everyone. No, Our Life wasn't there. They're in Canada. All right, which one were you talking about, Jesse? It's not just a hole or a mound. They are down up to 20 feet in the ground and 5 acres. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't know if there's enough stuff to. Oh my gosh. 20 feet deep and 5 acres. That's a lot of freaking ants. Man. All right, so Jesse, I'm sorry, man, but that just hurts my heart. Because I know you got Fern, I know you got kids, grandkids. All right, which one was you talking about, Jesse? She wanted to show the KFC thing? This one? Eight minutes, 44 seconds. Which one? This one? It's not gonna be this one.
Live from Kentucky.
Is it this one? I see that when I let me go to it again. Let's do it this way. Since it's so specific, because I can't click on the links in StreamYard. That's good. Yeah, I'm pulling up in YouTube, Jesse. I just had to pull it up in another tab to be able to grab it. Come on. Oh, it doesn't have the whole link there. Well, ain't that just a Rudy? I click the link and it's blank. The link's not complete, Jesse. The link's not complete, Jesse. See, I said it twice if you didn't hear me the first time. Yeah, I clicked that link, it's incomplete. Give me the full link, Jesse. I think it's this one.
There's the Jeep. You know what? I'm gonna come over here and get me a cold drink. I think I got one in here. I'm about to lose my voice. Okay.
Oh, that's it.
All right, we're gonna take a walk with Michael Farmer.
We should boycott KFC because I'm in Kentucky, and how can Kentucky Fried Chicken go
Danny said that too.
in Kentucky when it's booming business in every other state? Well, people in Kentucky don't want to eat their own chicken. Why should you eat their chicken?
Oh, you heard it first right here on Lazy Days Ahead, live Saturday night in Kentucky.
On a hotel on the screen, people in Kentucky.
I never thought about that.
Like that's Danny
He
said the
got me
same
going
thing.
out here in the boonies.
Whole time in Kentucky, never saw KFC. The one we saw was this one. It was closed.
Went out of business in Kentucky. Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Showing up
went out
right
of
there.
business in Kentucky.
Yep.
If Kentucky people do
We
not
don't
want
call
to eat,
They can't support their own chicken, their own state
why
chicken.
should you eat their chicken in Florida and Alabama and New York? When in Kentucky, a KFC went out of business. Abandoned KFC right there, y'all.
You saw it first here, folks. Check it out. Calvert City, Kentucky. Or
Kentucky Fried
Kentucky in
Chicken.
Calvert City. So look it up. Look it up on the internet.
A Kentucky Fried Chicken building went out of business in Kentucky. They don't even take pride in their own chicken, so why should you eat their chicken? Let's go get Popeyes.
Uh-oh. It's time for Popeyes and Chick-fil-A.
Oh, just like that. Go eat Popeyes. Just saying. Thank y'all for being here tonight. It's 7 o'clock, so it's time for us to go. Actually, over a few minutes. Thank y'all for being here for the help desk. We're getting some new channels in here, new friends in here. And I'm going to update my list because I'm not out of lines because I didn't leave me enough plates in this one. It's always something, right? We'll plan on doing the help desk next week. Casey's got some more videos coming out this week on Boots and Bounty, so head over there and check those videos out. Go back and watch this replay. If you see some new channels in here that you've not seen before, go check them out. If you like what you see, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. And if y'all need help with anything, reach out to me, send me an email, write me on Messenger. I've got a group on Facebook. It's Mr. Boots and Bounty's Help Desk. You can reach out to me there as well. So y'all just take care of each other, and we will see y'all later. Bye, guys.